Welcome to the 18th century. Today's show is dedicated to my favorite Continental Army soldier. Actually, he wasn't a soldier, he was General Baron von Steuben. In today's show, I'm going to show you some interesting things. It's actually most likely my favorite because it's very close to home. We're going to make a Hasenpfeffer, or basically a rabbit stew. We're incorporating a lot of root vegetables, which played a very important part in the 18th century because root vegetables, you know, no airplanes, no canned goods, no freezer, imagine. But still, the chefs were pretty creative. And then we accompany this dish with something that the Amish still do today, that I do many times actually for myself when I'm a little homesick. Come with me to experience a taste of history. So for today's recipe that we're making, which is the rabbit, we call it Hasenpfeffer in some places in the world, you can buy rabbits almost anywhere. It's a very delicious, delicious meat. It almost tastes like chicken, but a little better. I would think in the 18th century I would use the whole rabbit. The reason I decided not to use the whole rabbit, also in my restaurant I don't, is because the whole rabbit just has a lot of bones. In a sense, it's a very bony experience. So what I'll do, I just take the legs off. This is all I use because it's more meaty, it's easy to eat, but see how beautiful, lean, there's no fat in it. It's a very, very good product. I always tell people, the 18th century, the people are pretty frugal. Why would you kill your chicken when you need to lay egg when there's rabbits running around the neighborhoods or around the forest? So it was free protein that was readily available. And also, the other thing, it's available all winter long. Rabbits don't hibernate, you have them. The root vegetables, I come back to in a little bit later, is also available all winter long. Eggs you have, flour you have, and so this meal could have been done anytime, anywhere. Matter of fact, I am certain this meal was done many times for von Steuben right out in Valley Forge once he got himself situated, because to him it was a little taste of home. So come with me, let's learn about my favorite hero of the Revolutionary War, General Baron von Steuben.
In the freezing winter of 1778, General George Washington was camped out with his struggling army at Valley Forge. It seemed unlikely the army could survive the winter, let alone another battle with the British. In Paris, Benjamin Franklin, as U.S. representative in France, had met Frederick William Augustus Henry Ferdinand, Baron von Steuben, and thought von Steuben could help the Continental Army. Franklin wrote to Washington, embellishing von Steuben's military record. Von Steuben also wrote, saying that he would work for no pay. Impressed with his experience and generosity, Washington approved him at once. After his arrival at Valley Forge, any exaggerations about von Steuben's military record did not matter. Von Steuben wrote a manual that laid out instructions for fighting as a disciplined unit. Every morning, he drilled his model army with the help of translators.
Von Steuben's contributions to the war was revolutionary in that he created a system of drill and a manner of organization that revolutionized and unified the army.
The way he taught the soldiers to stand at Valley Forge is the way contemporary soldiers stand today. Von Steuben had transformed the army from a disastrous, unorganized group of men to brigades and battalions that fought and marched with precision and skill. His success was apparent in June of 1778 at the Battle of Monmouth. American soldiers had been losing against the British when they used von Steuben's methods to fight back.
Von Steuben was immensely important in setting up for the battle in that he retrained the army, how to maneuver thousands of men efficiently on the battlefield. And you can see his teaching in all the accounts of the battle where the units of the Continental Army would march on the British Royal Highlanders with leveled bayonets.
Washington wrote to Congress that the army forced the enemy from the field and encamped on their ground.
Washington got a bigger sound and smoke show than he anticipated, and the British got nothing.
Von Steuben received the rank of Major General and spent the rest of the war fighting for the army, contributing to successes in other battles, including Yorktown. Without his help, it is unlikely the army could have rebounded from the harsh winter of 1778 and defeated the British. Alexander Hamilton said of von Steuben's contributions at the Battle of Monmouth that he had never known till that day the value of discipline.
Wasn't he an amazing man? My hero, Baron von Steuben. I visit him often at Valley Forge. You want to marinate it overnight, and you want to marinate it just in red wine and some herbs. Any herbs you like, there's really no right or wrong. Once it comes out of the marinade, what you do is you take a towel and you will coat them in all-purpose flour. So all you basically do is you take a towel, wipe it up a little bit, and we stick it in the flour. Here we go. When you make this dish, you want to allow yourself good enough time, because it could take up to an hour, between 45 minutes to an hour to braise it gently. You don't want to really force it. And the one thing you don't want to do is deep fry it. This particular dish, I would cook in a Dutch oven. And this one over here, I would just put a little bit of schmaltz in it. Instead of butter or oil, since I'm celebrating the 18th century, I just put some schmaltz on the bottom, not much, like 2 spoons. The schmaltz is rendered fat. That could be from chicken, from pork, from duck. It adds tremendous amount of flavor into it. And obviously it was also relatively, when you can think about it, free, because the schmaltz was already there. So all you do now is you take the rabbit. You want to be generous on the flour, because the flour also will thicken up the sauce a little bit. Lay it in the pot. And we're going to stick this on the fire to slowly start browning. I'm going to exchange this pot here. Oh, let me explain to you. Cooking in a kitchen that was designed in 1720 has a little challenges, but nothing that I cannot overcome. You want to make sure that you stoke your fire, and you want to make sure that you get the hot coal where it needs to be under this grill. As you can see, the rabbit is already sizzling nicely, so it's perfect. The vegetables that I do for this dish, I'm cutting right now. These are the root vegetables, we talked about it. We have parsnip, we have rutabaga, we have celeriac, and we have carrots and onion. Those would be the vegetables that would be used. And those vegetables right now, what I'll do is I'm going to cut them in what we call in our culinary language a bâtonnet. I already have them pre-organized, so it won't be so difficult. And all I do is I cut them down, for instance, carrot, like so. Carrot. I have rutabaga. This is the parsnip. The rabbit is cooking rapidly. And you want to brown it just like that. This is perfect. I couldn't be happier with this process. Beautiful. What happens with the duchy, because it's so heavy, it cooks. I mean, this is exactly what I want. Power, power. Leave it sitting here for 1 second. I got to get my rutabaga cut up here. A little celeriac. All right. Throw it right in there now. The root vegetables take a while because some of them are more harder than the others. The onion for that I'll cut coarse, or with other words, I take the end off, like so. I want to have it almost in a julienne. All right, in it goes. Before I put it back on the fire, I throw a few peppercorns in there and a bay leaf, and it goes back on the fire. Soon as I have it cooking a little bit more, I deglaze it with red wine, and basically it's on its way, it's simmering. Here we go. We just let it simmer. Okay, let's talk about those root vegetables. They're absolutely essential for this recipe, and they're delicious and beautiful. Look at this beautiful vegetable. It might not look beautiful to you. It looks beautiful to me. That's basically the celeriac, which is the root of the celery itself. It has much more flavor. It's getting used more and more nowadays, but early on, like like 20 years ago, it was almost a novelty. I got to attend to my rabbit. All right. Opa. Look at it, Dutch oven. Look at it. You don't want to skimp on the red wine. You do not. And you want to use a dry red wine like a Burgundy that Mr. Jefferson was so much fond of. And all you want to do is basically not much more than that. A little bit more red wine in here. And now the lid goes on it. And the Dutch oven goes back on the fire for additional braising. All right. While the rabbit is braising, we make the dish that is really close to my heart because it's a fast dish, it's delicious, but it takes a lot of experience, as you will see in a very little moment. What you start off with, you need salt, all-purpose flour, and again, nutmeg. Nutmeg is used a lot. Nutmeg came, by the way, on the ships from the West Indies to Philadelphia and was traded. The outside of the nutmeg, by the way, for spice aficionado is maize. That's also used in baking and in cooking. So nutmeg is an important ingredient. And then we have a couple of eggs that we put in there. Just whole egg. And people always ask me, do I use brown egg? Do I use white egg? The reason I like brown eggs, they look better on camera. Just kidding. Actually, there's really no difference. People always ask me, is there a difference in flavor? There is no difference at all. A little bit more expensive, the brown eggs than the white eggs, but 6.5 dozen. All right, we're gonna mix that up. Important is when you make this dough, can you use a kitchen machine? Absolutely. Any modern machine can do it for you. The recipes in the book is really, really simple. All you wanna do is work the egg under the all-purpose flour, a little salt, a little nutmeg, and then the water comes last moment. If you put too much water into it, your dough wouldn't work, and you would have to add more flour. And normally, when I work this dough, I work it by hand. The reason I don't do the hand right now is I want to show you how to do it at home. So we're going to whisk that under, and when you know this dough is ready, it's interesting, the dough itself will blow bubbles when it's worked under real good. Ideally, maybe 20 minutes sit-up time would be good for that. Here we go. It's almost ready. In a couple of minutes, this dough literally will blow bubbles. But the consistency is good. Not the biggest challenge, but one of them. I have some water that I already had boiled nice and hot to show you. Put a little oil in there. You don't need to, but the oil just holds it from sticking the spatzle together. This is the tool. It's a board that is beveled on both sides. Make your board wet a little bit. And you take your dough, put it on top, like so. Normally you would make this right on top of the stove, but I want to make sure that you get to see me how this is done, so I'll do it this way, and then I take it on the stove. That will make no difference. I go like that. And I'll just put like this. And if you think for one moment that's very simple, it may look very simple. Trust me. It takes years of doing. And what you want to do, you want to have the noodle not exactly the same, otherwise you could use a spaghetti. No. The story of the spatzle is named after a spatz, which is a sparrow. And the sparrow was seen to carry a big long stick of hay in a town of Ulm in southern Germany, and henceforth it's called spatzle. It's a dish that they make in the Amish country that I make many times for many events. It's a lot of work. You can flavor that too with saffron, with peppercorns, with herbs, anything. But today I'm keeping it very plain because I'm later on going to season them up a little bit as they come in the... All right. We're going to take this, almost done, and put it back on the fire. Get a little bit of heat on it. All right. going to put this on the fire. I'm going to take the rabbit off quick, since the rabbit is doing so good. I'm going to check on the rabbit too while we add it. Let's look at this guy. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that is divine. And it's literally almost cooked. A couple more minutes and this would be ready. Put a little bit of red wine in there. And I put it right back on the fire. Okay. Meantime, let me get started on what we call the soft vegetables. And these are very simple. Basically what I have zucchini, yellow squash, red cabbage, and mushrooms. Let's do the mushrooms first. And the mushrooms you want to just slice them quick. Like so. Just a little chop. Now you don't have to use cremini, you can use regular button mushroom. Would you want to use any other mushrooms? Whatever you feel like. There's really no right or wrong. All right. Zucchini I just half, quartered, and all right. In the 18th century, yellow squash was a seasonal vegetable. Remember, there was no airline or no shipping companies. So this dish would have been most likely made without the yellow squash. What it would have been made is with the rutabaga, the parsnips, the turnip, and the celery, as we talked about it, because they would store ideally well in the root cellar. So I have taken a little liberty for today's lifestyle to really show some of the vegetables that, like I said, in the 18th century was only available seasonal. Now we know for a fact that Thomas Jefferson grew all this vegetable, was much fond of it in his garden in Monticello that we're going to be visiting. Okay, we're almost there. Now we got to do the red cabbage. And again, red cabbage would winter extremely well, as we know. So red cabbage was something that would have been readily available to a certain extent. It would work through it. When you do that, you want to core out the heart, like that. That's all you need. The noodles are done, and how beautiful are they? Let me bring them over here so we can show it to everybody. All right. Now, once you make those spatzle and you eat them right away, you do as I do just now. In a sense, you take it and you just drain the water out of it and you put it in a bowl. Look, isn't it beautiful? Now, if you would make them for a later time, then you do real easy as the book says, and you just take it and chuck it in some ice water. You strain it, and when the time comes that you want to eat them, you can either reconstitute it in quick hot water, steamer, or just pan fry it. There you go. I just decorate this with a little bit of parsley. And this goes along with our rabbits too. So let's put this to the side. Gotta bring the rabbit back. Opa. Look at that. Huh. Put a little bit of brown sauce in it, just a very little bit. All we gotta do now, heat up our spider. Okay. Today's lifestyle, people looking for al dente, or I would say crispness. So that's why we do it this way. In the 18th century, this would have been all thrown into it already now. I saute this on the side. So I have a little garlic that I put in the spider. Take a little bit of onion. For this one, I cut the onion coarse, but not as big as the other one. Just about like so. That's all I need for in here. And then I'm gonna just put the vegetables cut up right in here. And I wanna be generous with my peppermill for extra flavor. And salt. I like to put a little chopped pulled thyme in here. And now this goes on the fire and take no time at all. Matter of fact, what I'll do with that is when I bring the rabbit up and plate it, I put this right on the top. So it's going to just wilt a little bit, but it won't take any time whatsoever. To explain the 18th century in more detail and how important root cellars and ice houses and larders were, we will visit a root cellar at the Harrington estate, where you can see all those, they're stored like we kind of show you over here, but in much more proper fashion. And the root cellars were underground. Sometimes they had a spring running through it, and they were called a spring house. they would keep the vegetables as cool as possible for in the wintertime, warm, not to freeze, and in the summertime, cool. So that was a two-way situation. Another unique thing the 18th century brings about, still used today in a lot of French restaurants and many other fancy restaurants, is the use of croutons, which meant if they had bread that was around for a while, maybe turned stale a little bit, they wouldn't just discard it. You can only do so many breadcrumbs. They would use a lot of croutons, which I'll show you right now how this is done. It's actually very simple, because all you do, in this particular case, I take a spider. Now those ones, I want to cook in schmaltz. Now as I said, schmaltz is a rendered fat, whether from pork, from chicken, from duck. Some people actually mix them too. They make their own flavors. So what I want to do, don't count the calories while you're watching me here, but it's all about flavor. It's all about a taste of history. It's about flavor. The lifestyle was different. People had a different speed. So all we're going to do here, we're going to put the croutons right in there. And then we're going to put this on the fire and let the grease get hot and the croutons get golden. So while this is good and in there, I'm going to be ready to get a rabbit up. The rabbit is ready. Oh. If you wonder, the 18th century, your bicep get a good workout. Look at that. Oh. Man, oh man. Oh. And so basically all you do is put the rabbit legs on the bladder. 1, 2, let's say put 3 on there. Yeah, make it 4. Stick one on here, this side, okay. All right. Those ones are done. And they go on top. The only thing I don't put in here, as you see me doing last moment, which would have been also something that would have been in the early 18th century, not used a lot, but obviously later used heavy once Thomas Jefferson was in the reigns, because he demanded that all his people would use tomatoes and eat tomatoes. You can use plum tomatoes, you can use an heirloom tomato, any tomato would work. Let's use a nice heirloom today. That we have, those seeds actually date back to Jefferson days. And if it wasn't for Thomas Jefferson, I don't even know how long it would have taken us to adapt tomatoes into our diet. You just want to cut them down, like so. You don't deseed them for that. Just cut a little dice. And the reason you want to put it at the last moment, if you put it in there before, it'd be cooked to unidentifiable mush. Not very exciting. But this way you have the red, beautiful color. My croutons are ready, I got to get them, and quite frankly, this is something, when you make that, you want to be very careful. Croutons have a quick tendency to burn. Mine are just perfect, because everything we do in the Taste of History is perfect. Here we go with the croutons on top. There's great flavor in those croutons when you eat those. Put a little parsley on top of that dish. And as they would say at Lafayette's camp, voila. The dinner is served. Spatzle, hometown, pig mit die Amish, Hasenpfeffer, rabbit stew he wanted with croutons. I hope you had as much fun watching as I had cooking today, especially this dish that pays great tribute to my own homeland and to Baron von Steuben. What a delicious dish. What a beautiful, beautiful way of utilizing the root vegetables in the winter and the summer vegetables and the flavors that garden has to offer. Join us next time for another Taste of History.